All right, today, coming up on my 40-day mark. Um, I would be lying if I didn't say my brain is mush, but in a good way. I literally just got done with an MVP development session, and it's a lot of work to be done in a good way. Again, in a good way. It's all good things, but it has been a busy year so far, and I knew this was coming. Like, I already felt it in my spirit. I already knew like this. It was about to get real, honestly. So I was thinking, like, realistically, I want to go to bed now. Like, I have used my brain to the max, but I think it would be a good day for the sake of the challenge if I focused on actually publishing some content because damn, if I'm being honest, I haven't really been publishing my content like I'm supposed to. And that's a no no. That's like, I think my live streams are definitely quote unquote technical content, but my goal, like, I can't sugarcoat it. My goal is definitely to have my blog be more active, to be posting, like, long form, quote unquote, long form videos, posting YouTube videos, building out my courses and things like that. So it's kind of crazy because I think this might this might be the first time I've done this for the whole challenge. But yeah, today I think I'm just gonna work on some content. I might play around with my blog a little bit just because I noticed one of the big things I'm missing on my blog is I don't have a section for Git and GitHub content, which is like one of the things that I help people out with the most, and also is one of the things that it was one of the areas on my website that I have the most like content around at least as of right now. So I might play around with that just a bit. I didn't want to save that. Damn. But yeah, let me go ahead and pull my site up, kind of get myself prepared, close some of all the millions of close all the millions of tabs I have open because WTF. I got a lot of tabs open. And it's crazy because it's like my computer can take it, my brain can't take it. Like, I never thought I would make it to the point where I wouldn't be able to handle all the tabs I have open. Okay, so let me see. I want to sign in and then I want to share my screen. See, what else can I delete? Let's close this. All right. Ooh wee. All right. So I'm inside my dashboard now, so we can go here. Um, let's look at posts. Well, let's look at the site right now. How's the site looking? Because I like my featured section being here. I like having a podcast section. Then I just have a workshop section. And then I don't even have a Git and GitHub section down here. So, and I also don't even have one like up here. So, yeah. I think I need to try to get, honestly, I would swap this workshops for Git and GitHub because if I'm being honest, besides all the coming soon stuff, the stuff that's actually published over here is all getting GitHub related anyways. Because even the command line fundamentals, that was a prereq. So, um, workshop. Let's see. Where would I be looking? They move this stuff around. Um, no, site and branding, I think. Customize the theme. Yeah, because those sections are part of my theme. So, homepage, here we go. Workshop podcast featured. How about, I've been playing around with this too. This is slugs, tag slugs. So, should be able to do this to swap that one. What order is it going to be in though? Podcast, then get. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, yes, that looks so much better. And I should change the thumbnail for this one. I know. Okay, let me save this. Machine learning, Python, JavaScript. And then is it like a lot of duplicate stuff? I hope not. But for now, I don't think I can. I don't think I can focus on that. All right, so that was one thing I definitely wanted to do. Izzy, welcome in. How's it going? Actually, I saw you posted something earlier. I haven't been in Discord yet today. I saw a notification on my phone. Alright, so I wanted to do that. So now that's done. Because I keep trying to point people towards like some Git stuff. What I might end up going back through the Git, all the Git material, and just making sure it's properly linked to each other so people can kind of know like, oh, if I start here, which post to go to next. One of these, I think this is the one that has the jacked up audio, so I almost don't even want that one. Oh no, but this one is this the one? Let me see. Oh, these two are the same, hypothetically, kind of, sort of. I'm tempted to hide this one in some way because I don't like the audio for it. It's really bad. And then I redid all the content that you needed in this podcast. I redid it in this workshop over here. Which one? This one. Nope. I think I redid it in this workshop right here. Okay. So yeah, I might come up with a way, or maybe I'll just like hide this one from the tag. I don't know. I can hide it from the tag, I guess. Excuse me. Miss Side Nerd. Moving my desk around so I'll be up for a while. Okay, cool. Eating cereal and watching anime reaction. Have you watched the anime before you watched the reaction? Just curious. I just got off of a 4-hour MVP development session. When the program I work with, when we do these MVP sessions, we do them for 6 weeks. And usually we meet like from 5 to 9 on Wednesday nights for the 6 weeks. The last night of the 6 weeks is a demo day. And for the most part, otherwise, each Wednesday that's the actual time that we have to work on developing out the MVP. So my brain is like actual mush, and I can't wait to go to bed. But I have to commit to my streams. It's an all or nothing thing. So it's like, actually, this will probably be a good time to work on some content. Not like content is a second class citizen by any means, because this is what I should be doing every single day. Because let's see, when's the last time I posted something? All this shit is in draft. All of this should be posted, y'all. This is real this is kind of sad. All of this is in. I never even made a post about 365 Days of Code. I still don't have anything about 365 Days of Code on my site. I never made any of these posts. So if I go to published, yeah, last time I published something was 2 months ago. And then you can't really count the podcast, because all these are is just me posting the video of the podcast. I haven't even done like transcriptions or anything. So yeah, I'm definitely slacking on my content in that regard. So y'all talking about cereal. I got some like chimichangas and like burritos from the store today. They're probably not gonna be that good, but I think I might like one. I have a nice nightcap. That's what we'll say. Oh my god. I'm about to enjoy my night though. Oh yeah, I want to see my resume. It's my resume. I struggle to keep a 1-page resume nowadays. I have to update this one. I enjoy watching the YouTubers react to it. It's like having friends who enjoy watching anime with me. Yeah, but how much of the YouTube reactions are so limited, because it's only so much you can share. What is this? Oh, my hair. I'm like, what the heck? By the way, I went through my college classes and jotted down most of what I haven't taken and what I have taken. Ate some frozen potatoes. Let's see, what have I eaten today? Oh, I got a Junior Whopper just sitting here waiting to be finished. It's probably not that good no more, because I had this from like earlier today, but I literally don't care. I eat food like, I don't care. I don't care. The only thing, where's my tomato? I know a Whopper's supposed to have a tomato in there. Ain't no way. They playing me. I'm not like a big fan of Burger King at all. But I went to the store earlier. I was at like Walmart, so they had a Burger King in there. We don't have Burger Kings in Detroit no more. Like they shut down like damn near every Burger King in Detroit because we do not eat Burger King. We have really good Wendy's in Detroit because like all the Wendy's in my city pretty much, it might have changed a little bit over the years, but historically all the Wendy's in our city, and there was like 9 of them, they all was owned by the same person. So, and like they actually care about their business and quality and stuff like that. I used to work for um the guy who had his franchise here in the city. So we have like really good Wendy's. McDonald's is just like trash all the time. They just, you deal with McDonald's because it's around, but we do not eat Burger King. I don't know what it is. And now, like, I feel like Whoppers, they be hitting sometimes, but it felt like all the Detroit Burger Kings are just like lackluster, and it's like, why would I even? You never had White Castle? Yeah, we have like White Castle. Like White Castle is like you eat it when you like young, like in high school. You will love some White Castle. In college, you will love some White Castle. If it's after hours, like if it's like past like if you go out and party, then the only thing that's gonna be open when you get out the club is White Castle and Coney Island. And yeah. But some people can't stomach the onions. It's a lot of onions. I love some White Castle, but it's actual trash food. I mean, I'll admit that, but it's special. Are you in Alabama? Yeah, we got White Castle. That's like a go-to, but it's not for everybody. Everybody's stomach can't handle that. And especially not no Crave case. You bring about 20, 30, 40, 50 sliders in the house. Alabama. Detroit people, we be sounding country too, because we got country roots. But I never been to Alabama. Have I? I don't think so. I've been to Tennessee. I spent like a month and a half in Mississippi, in Jackson. I've been to Texas, of course, but like Texas, I don't know. I went to Houston, so maybe that counts. Like for like black people, like country. Jackson changed me, because when I tell you, like, I'm a Detroit girl. Like we move like this, and I went down south. I'm like, y'all moving so slow. Oh my god, I can't take it. I was like stressed out for real. But I started to appreciate it after a while. Like I remember being in Jackson was like the first time I like had heard like silence in a long time, which might be weird to say. It was like the first time where like I felt like you didn't have to rush to respond to everything that somebody said. You know what I mean? Like you could take your time and actually articulate what you wanted to say. So once I got over like the impatience of everything kind of moving slow, I really appreciated it, which is hot as hell. I was in Tougaloo, at Tougaloo College, because we have the National Society of Black Engineers. We got a program called SEEK, the Summer Engineering Experience for Kids. And I actually was a site director when we did our first all girls camp we did our first all girls camp in Jackson. So me and all my mentors for the program, we stayed at Tougaloo. Seek.org maybe. Seek.nspe. That sounds right. And that's what happened. My mom bought me so many sliders. I was hooked. That's funny. It's also the first time I heard someone say pop instead of soda. Oh, so that be getting me every time, because we say pop here. And sometimes when I go out of town, I forget that everybody don't say it like that. So we went to I think the first time somebody caught me off guard, I was somewhere down south. I can't remember. but I definitely was not nowhere near the Midwest. And I went to the bar at the hotel and I was like, oh, can I get a pop? And he was like, where are you from? I'm like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, right. Because y'all be saying soda or y'all be calling like, some people call every pop is Coke, right? Like every pop is Coke. And it's like, no. But this is Seek. Seek is like an engineering camp for kids, especially for black kids. And every year they have specific sites that they do. Usually we have one here in Detroit. It started in DC. They usually have one in California. Where do they usually go? San Diego. It's really fun. The kids learn. Oh, she looks familiar. What's crazy is some of the kids that I've taught through Seek, they probably done went to college by now. No, they probably wouldn't be ready for college, but they'll be ready for high school. But yeah, we have different sites, and then you will end up having like the kids are in camp for 3 weeks, and each week they learn like how to build a specific toy, and the toy teaches them like engineering concepts. And then at the end of the week, they would compete against their grade level. Like they built, when I was doing the program, they would build like they built a solar car, they built a glider. What else did they build? The solar car, the glider. I can't remember the third one. When I did the all girls camp though, they had like special they had some special projects. Like they did perfume. It was like more chemical engineering based. So they did perfume. I think they made perfumes, maybe soap. I can't remember the other thing they made. It was fun though. It's a great mentoring experience. They used to tell me and my brother we had accents. Yeah, when I was down south, they was like, "Are you sure you're not from? Are you sure you're not from down here?" I'm like, "No, I'm from Detroit." But historically, though, you know, I mean, I think a lot of people kind of know, but some people don't realize like Detroit was like a big major stop for the Underground Railroad. So like a lot of people came from down south straight here. So yeah, up here you got a lot of people with like southern roots. And even after that era, it's just very common. So like my grandparents, I don't know where they was from, but they definitely was not from here. Um, because that was the weirdest thing to me. I was like, I think I'm talking normal, and they was like, you sound like you, you got some, you be visiting relatives down here or something. I'm like, no, I don't. But yeah, I spent the most amount of time in Jackson. I've been to some other places. One of my close friends from Nesby, she's from Houston, so I visited her in Houston. Houston was where I first discovered they had drive-throughs that you could buy alcohol from. Like you could buy like a mixed cocktail from a drive-through, and that was pre-COVID. Because I think during COVID, like a lot of companies or restaurants seem to have figured out like, oh, if we just like seal the top, so to speak, people can take beverages away. But this was way before that. I remember that was like the first thing she did. I got there and she was like, oh, I'm about to take you to this place. And we got like I'm talking about like not even as big as this cup. This probably like a 12, 16 ounce cup. It was one of them big giant styrofoam cups from takeout, from a takeout restaurant, like a Coney Island or like a diner. And it was like all they did was put some tape over the part where your straw go, and they was like, here you go. And it was cheap too. Oh my god. Oh, I finally got to go to New Orleans in last year in March or April. New Orleans was fun. I didn't go like, crazy or nothing like that. I went for an event for Pluralsight, and we had a good time though, and I got to take Justice with me too. So that was his first time traveling. He was too bougie for me. Um Let me see if they still got the website up for it. I don't know if I can find the website for it, but we got to go to Link. Link was fun. That was basically like a lot of developer educator, developer advocate type folks. We all were invited and got to like hang out, have an unconference experience. And ooh, oh, that was my second time in New Orleans. I take that back, because I went to New Orleans with my line sisters when we turned 10, which would have been 2021, like right after they started letting us travel again. We went to New Orleans because I was just thinking New Orleans had the place where you can get like, it just had like real good chicken tenders and like chicken strips, and like they had giant they had slushy, like alcoholic slushies. That's what I remember about New Orleans. I don't remember what the place was called though, but the chicken tenders was good. The gigantic like 20-ounce alcoholic slushy was just like overkill. But that's what Bourbon Street is known for. And then we went on this tour. We went on the brewery tour. It was this place that made, let me see, they had this one called the Gree. Oh, this is it right here. This is it. The ginger roux, that was good too. I like spicy liquor, so this is like Gree. The Gree is like Fireball but better. And I was kind of offended when the guy had said like, this like Fireball but better. I'm like, don't do Fireball like that. But it really was legitimately like Fireball, but like it just tasted more refined, and I was like, okay, this is really good. I only had one bottle. I brought one bottle back with me when I came from New Orleans, but I'm gonna have to go back and like get some bottles, because I think I can only get it in certain states. But yeah, whatever. Oh, Gree is available in stores now. I think it's still only certain places you can get it though. The locator ain't working. Yeah, cause let's see, book a tour. Yep, this is the distillery we went to. It was cool though. They took us on a tour to explain like different types of distillation procedures that they do. Oh, they had a fire. Oh no. And then we had like a tasting. It was good. But I be feeling like I want to live down south, but it's like I would have to trade the polar vortex for stuff that's like even more daunting to me. It was really a good time in New Orleans, and I'm glad that because like I feel like historically a lot of time, you know what I mean, like people be like, oh, you going to New Orleans, like you think like, oh, people go and like wow, just wild out or whatever. And I'm like, I'm way past that phase of my life where I want to even like where that even sounds like a good idea to me. But it still was just a good time in general, without being like, oh, let's go wild, go on spring break or do something crazy like that. When we went for Link, they did some fancy stuff for us. So we went out to dinner one night. I can't remember the restaurant we went to. They had like a really nice dinner for us, and then it was two ways you can get to the dinner. You can either go in the, what they call it, the front line, second line. What's the like marching band? Second line. Yeah, it was the second line. Me and baby boy didn't go in the second line because I was not about to walk all the way to the restaurant. So we went on a carriage. They literally had like a carriage where it was like, I think it was a donkey. I don't remember. Something. I think it was a donkey. So we had like a carriage that we were able to ride on. So he had like a nice little view. Got to look at the city streets of New Orleans, but the second line was gonna be way too loud, and there wasn't no way I was walking with him. And then if I would have been wanting to push my stroller and stuff, it just wasn't gonna work. So it was fun. We had a good time. I definitely have to at least go back to get me some more Gree. Like I need like bottles of that to put in my bar. Ooh wee. But yeah, so let's see. I wonder if I can like post one thing. The thing I don't like is like I feel like a lot of my blogs are like half done. So I be posting them, but I don't be having like all the content up and things that I want to have. Maybe we can post this one. This is actually AI generated blog based on it's based on a podcast episode I did. And I liked it a lot, so I actually took the content and like posted it, put it in here for a post. But I haven't like gone back through and kind of like re-edited it or anything like that. So this episode, this is my journey. This is going to be this episode, I think. What I wish I knew, because that was the first episode. I like this. I liked how it was framed because the blog was automatically kind of like turned into this comparison between music and programming. And I thought that was pretty clever. And I was like, why didn't I think of that? The funny thing is, at first, the way this was generated, it was as if I was a third party like talking about somebody else's podcast episode. So I had to get the AI to be like, okay, this is actually my own post, like can we write this from like my perspective? It was very flattering though. Like it was as like the AI was like, oh, like it would have been like if somebody else was like, oh, I want to like do this review of somebody else's content, basically. I was like, I wish somebody would write something that nice about me. Okay, so from melodies to machine learning. It's not too long. I think I'm definitely gonna have to word it a little bit closer to myself though. Hey everyone, Jessica here, also known as MetaDev Girl. Welcome to the first episode of my blog. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of like post dating stuff though. I do post date content sometimes. Like if I really wanted this to be the first blog episode, I would definitely like give it a past publishing date. Um, okay, so welcome to the first episode of my blog where I'll be sharing the adventures and misadventures of my dev journey, along with some hard-won wisdom I picked up along the way. Buckle up because it's about to get nerdy. See, like this is a little bit too over the top for me. My story isn't your typical prodigy coder tale. I started out in the world of music, chasing vocal performance dreams. But somewhere between belting high notes and mastering scales, I realized something was missing. The logic, the problem solving, the sheer creativity of building something from scratch with code. That's what ignited my soul. Okay, I'll probably edit this. I'm just gonna read through it first though. Um, so I took a leap, traded sheet music for syntax, and dived headfirst into the world of software development. It wasn't always smooth sailing. My initial C++ class felt like deciphering an alien language. But then I found Girl Develop It, a community of amazing women developers who became my cheerleaders, my mentors, and my sanity savers. They showed me that coding wasn't just about lines of code, it was about creativity, collaboration, and belonging. From juggling freelance gigs as a student to navigating the complex orchestra of a large scale company, my developer journey has been a whirlwind of experiences. I've learned the hard way, like that time I accidentally deployed buggy code to production. Who said that? I never said that. Pretty sure I didn't say that. I'm not gonna say I ever deployed buggy code to production. I have been on call and gotten paged hella times. But I also tasted the sweet satisfaction of building something meaningful line by line. Now I'm excited to share the knowledge I've gathered along the way. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your coding odyssey, I hope these 10 tips will help you rock your developer journey. Number 1, find your focus. Master one area or language before spreading yourself too thin. Think of it like learning one instrument before tackling an entire symphony. Number 2, transferable concepts are your friends. Learn one framework well. Its principles can be applied to others, just like mastering scales in one key opens doors to other melodies. Number 3, build your foundation. Algorithms, data structures, and object-oriented programming are your musical theory. Don't skip these fundamentals. They'll make you a coding rock star. This is corny, but I think it fits the context. Practice makes perfect and fun. Code challenges, personal projects, and open source contributions are your jam sessions. Get out there and experiment, make mistakes, and learn from them. Network and collaborate. Don't be a solo coder. Connect with other developers, share knowledge, and form your own developer band. Together you can create amazing things. Number 6, communication is key. Whether you're explaining complex code to a non-techie or jamming with your developer crew, clear communication is essential. So hone your communication skills and make sure everyone's on the same page or musical score. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Even the most experienced developers get stuck sometimes. I.e., all the time. Don't hesitate to reach out for guidance from mentors, communities, or online forums. Remember, there's no shame in admitting you need a little help to hit the right note. Continuous learning is your mantra. The tech world is constantly evolving, so never stop learning. Embrace new technologies, stay updated with trends, and keep your coding skills sharp. Think of it like expanding your musical repertoire. Always be adding new songs to your playlist. Number 9, give back to the community. Share your knowledge, mentor others, and contribute to open source projects. Remember, the developer community thrives on collaboration and giving back. So pay it forward and help others find their coding harmony. Number 10, embrace the crawl, walk, run approach. Don't try to write a concerto on your first day. Start with basic concepts, build upon them with practice, and eventually you'll be composing complex code like a pro. Remember, every developer starts somewhere, so be patient, persistent, and enjoy the journey. And that's just the first chord on my developer blog. Okay, that's like really corny. I'm excited to share more stories, tips, and insights in the episodes to come. So grab your headphones, crank up the coding tunes, and join me on this adventure. Until next time, happy coding. P.S. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn for even more developer goodness. I didn't add that. They added that, and they put the hashtags in here. I don't know if these work on my site though. They seem to do something. I think that's just because of Markdown though. Where should I? Let me see. What's the blog looking like? It's funny because I post dated this blog, but I didn't think about the fact that when I posted it, I included this in here, which is not from 2020. This is from last year. Ooh, I'm about to go to bed, like for real. Okay. So let's make this blog career. I'm gonna do those too. Headed to bed. All right. Yes. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. I'm about to go to bed as soon as I publish this because your girl is, well, I always have to read my Bible before I go to bed. So I got to throw that out there. I got to read first and then I'm going to the bed. But I would feel good to get something posted. Be proud of myself. What was it for? No, copy link address from I'm just gonna say my previous blog. Dang, that's like a lot. Undo. Can I? It didn't work. Hold on. V. Enter. I think you dove, right? Not dived. I dove, right? Did I make that up? Dove and dove. How are those the same word? Dive, dove, dev, dove, dove, dove. North American past tense of dive. So is that why they said dived? We say dove. I dove head first into the world so far. Right, working on the blogging. Yeah. This is my AI assisted. This is my AI assisted blog. Although in all fairness, even though this is a AI assisted blog, it literally was a summary of one of my podcasts. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit more tailored to my speech pattern. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed soon too. How was your day, Preacher? My initial C++ class. I need that meme. That's what I need. I need that meme where you like they trying to calculate. Can I put that in here? I don't have GIFs. Ooh, yes I do. Calculating. What is this? That was the one, but I feel like I thought that I was gonna see more examples. Cyber, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, back to ads. Back to back ads. What? Okay. Um, yeah, I had a long day, y'all. Oh my God. It wasn't even that long, but it was. On Wednesdays we do MVP developer stuff. Um, yeah, my brain hurts. So I was like, you know what? You know what I haven't done? I have not literally done anything on my blog. I just was looking at it when we first started the stream, and I haven't posted anything this year. Yeah, I didn't post anything this year, so that's not good. That's very counterproductive to this whole challenge I'm on right now. So it's like this is actually a good time to write some, at least get one new blog published, and then I updated the homepage too because I keep trying to point people to my stuff about Git and GitHub, and I realized I didn't even have a section on the homepage or even in the bottom here on the footer where I was actually referencing all the Git material. So I went ahead and I swapped out this for the workshop section because honestly, when I was looking at the workshop section, all the stuff that was under the workshops, the only workshops that was live was all Git and GitHub based workshops. So it's like it makes sense. So I fixed that, and then I'm going to publish this blog here because that one's sitting in queue. I got like plenty of blogs sitting in queue. So this is the one I want to talk about. This one is based on the first episode of the Crawl Walk Run podcast. So it's basically like 10 tips. It's the podcast that it's based on is I think 10 things I wish I knew as a junior. Have I tried dancing? No, you know it's gonna relax my brain muscles going to sleep. um I don't need to do any more physical activity, nothing. Cause I had to go grocery shopping today. I technically have 2 MVPs on my plate right now, and we had a 4-hour session. So yeah, no, I'm not about to dance. I'm about to finish this and go to bed. If I didn't have a stream tonight, I would have went to bed. If I already had streamed earlier, I would be in the bed right now. But maybe another day I'll try that. But this blog is a summary of an episode I did on way back as the first Crawl Walk Run. What I wish I knew as a junior software developer. So it's a little bit more broken down, and it uses it compares software development to music, which is where I came from in my background before I got into software. So nice little 10 tips, and this was like an AI summary. So I'm just kind of polishing it up to be a little bit more in my tone. Things I would actually say. But yeah, it literally is a AI summary of a previous a previous podcast. Too bad I chose cybersecurity. I hope I don't regret it. Cybersecurity? I mean, what would you regret? I'm sure I think you said you like problem solving and if you like to learn, and yeah, I mean, it's a very active career for sure. All software or like tech related stuff, I feel like is active. The money in the job environment, is the money bad? One particular area that I think the money is not good enough to me for what you have to deal with is game development, like AAA game development. I'm good. Because you're not about to pay me like a percentage of what developers typically make. And then I'm going to get like all the people who use my product are going to talk shit about me. Like, no, you're not about to do that. I feel like game developers are way overworked, way underpaid, and way underappreciated. Like people be using tech products and just be like, we be stands for our tech products. And we'll make up every reason to love something. some some software. As long as we like it, we want everybody else to like it. But game development, it's like that community be getting trashed for no reason. I think average is like 80K. Also average is 126. I don't know which site to trust. You gotta look at your your area too. And depends on what they, depends on who's responding to those. I always liked using Glassdoor. I haven't used it in a while, but I always used to use Glassdoor. There's some other tech based. No, I don't want to do communities actually. Oh, that's annoying. Can I go skip over to? I skip this every friggin' time. Leave me alone. I don't want. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I just want to. Oh, I just want to go here. What's a cybersecurity, like an analyst or something? 61,000 to 109 according to Glassdoor. No, I don't want to take a survey. What's a role, like an analyst? Is that entry? I'm in Detroit, so I would go like Detroit. $78 to $120. How many years of experience? If you have 0 to 1, the biggest thing is going to be based off of these variances: your location, experience, and your industry. Cybersecurity in I was hoping like tech was gonna be an option. Am I supposed to put IT? Software? I don't know which industry I'm supposed to pick. I'm gonna pick IT, because what else would it be under? And then yeah, of course, the more money you make, the better pay you should have, anyways. But I'm in Detroit, so see, Detroit median. What's like median income? The cost of living is very low here. Median salary. That's 2020. What am I gonna do with that? Sheesh. What is the middle class income? That's so crazy. That's not a range. But yeah, so like when I got my first developer job, or I was a software engineer. I was a full stack engineer in 2017, I want to say, and I was making 50K at that point. That made me that like I went straight to middle class. Especially as a single person, 50K was kind of up there because our cost of living is low. And then it's all uphill from there. Now, if you in California, of course, you have to be like, you damn near have to be making six figures, depending on where you are, because the cost of living is so freaking high. I'll move to Guantanamo Bay if I have to. Yeah, but if moving to different places with different cost of living, you know, that affects the salary range. There are a lot of broke kids in Detroit. Don't devs make like 250? Yeah, devs make 250 in California in the Bay. Or depend on the type of job that you get, but the average developer in my region is not going to make 250,000. It don't even make sense with what we it don't even make sense with what our cost of living is. It's a lot of jobs where you can make that much, definitely, but a lot of the places where you're gonna make over 200,000, especially if you don't have like a few years of experience, the cost of living is super high. Like my last software job, when I was like somewhere, I was mid-level probably when I left there. I think I was making 110, 120, something like that. Coming like transitioning from like junior to mid-level. I was like a low mid-level. But that was a high that was kind of a high salary band compared to other startups in this area. Because yeah, let me see. Cost of living is low here. The only thing that's not low is freaking car insurance. Car insurance is, we have the worst car insurance. What's a good income to start a family? It depends on where you live, man. I don't know. It depends on where you live and what kind of lifestyle you want to live. You need to know if you can afford your rent, if you're gonna buy a house, how much it costs to buy a house, if you are gonna buy a house, how much your mortgage is gonna be. If you're gonna have like 5 kids, you're gonna need a lot of bedrooms. You're gonna need a vehicle that can transport all of those kids. Want to buy a house and get at least 5 kids. Yeah. Stressing big time to land a job and hope I get it soon because I'm starting to get white hair on my beard. Yeah, it does take time, but hopefully if you're being strategic about it, making good connections, not just throwing your resume into the software, this is a really good pay range where I'm from, because you can buy a house, you can take care of a kid, and then it depends too if you have a two salary household. Yeah, but this is probably bare minimum for being in California, honestly. And you can't live nowhere super, super expensive. And even on the low end, you coming in at almost 100,000 on the low end. That's really good. But this is my area. Let's see. So look, if we switch it, this is, oh shoot. Hold on, wait a minute. 98 to 142, right? Is that just gonna stay there? I'm trying to see. Oh no, I guess this is just general range. I wanted to change the location though. How? Y'all don't make it easy for me to change the location. Cali. See, these are the big three. Ford, GM. I don't see Chrysler on here. Wait, Chrysler is dang, I forget what the actual company is. DTE, this is our big energy company. They take all your money. Literally. What if, can I go back? And that was just analyst. So I know, like, if it was an engineer, it's probably more. San Fran, where they want all your monies. Yeah, see, you gotta make 100. You gotta make 100,000. I promise. Otherwise, you're not even living good. Whew. I be thinking about it, but like, I don't know if that cost of living is worth it. Like, if I was in San Francisco and I made 75,000, would I have to have a roommate in order to, like, I don't know, because they be having like $4,000 rent and stuff. It was just, I don't know. Just in Ottawa, Canada. That's Canada, right? Yeah, I'm in Canada. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Preacher, you gotta talk to Preacher about Canada then. Can't get by without speaking French. Employers require French? Is that what you're saying? Rent in Quebec is cheap. We can get a one room for like $800 a month. Yeah, so if you can rent for like $800 a month or even cheaper. I mean, I don't know the Canadian dollar compared to the US dollar, but regardless, $550? What the and this is US dollars. I don't know if you was looking this up in US or Canadian dollars. I don't even know if it lets you change the I don't know if it lets you change. Do they have like a setting for different countries? I don't know. Even cheaper if you part of rent control. Canada Code was hooking up the Coursera course for CyberSec. Huh. I need somebody to pay for my cybersecurity class. Yeah, so you good then? What the heck? You got a bachelor in math and stats and getting a cybersecurity degree. You should be Gucci. Go ahead and finish that cert up. I don't know. Do y'all have stuff like that though? Ottawa. Let me see, like Canadian. You shouldn't. You should be good. Cause like yeah, in Detroit I could get a one bedroom for like $800, but first of all I can't get a one bedroom. That's first. But secondly, if I was paying $800 or 550, excuse me, let me take that back. If I was paying 550, I'm about to be in the trap. Okay, I'm not about to be in nowhere that's that I would want to have my child. That's gonna be the lowest of the low, like the trenches. Like landlord don't even care. Um, a good affordable rent, even with like I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna take that back. Um, a good affordable rent is gonna be closer to 1,000 at least, and that's like income based type situation. Now maybe for more than one bedroom, yeah, for more than one bedroom, it's gonna be at least like 1,000 to 1,200, and that's income based. It's a solid like you want to stay in a certain type of area in the city, like you want to stay in Midtown, downtown, nice neighborhood or something like that. It should be like it's gonna be more than 12, maybe like 1,400, 16, 18. But still, like if you have 16, $1,800 rent and you make $100,000 a year, you not struggling. 100,000 is like very very cushy. All things considered. Now, if you start tacking on extra kids, you might wanna. Or yeah, if you have a family and you have like a two income household, then that's just gonna help. But you're gonna be paying more taxes, so that's where they get you. You don't use Discord? Clutching my pearls. I just don't want to be struggling. I want to live a Gucci lifestyle. See, I know, I get it. I get it. I don't, I'm not like extravagant, but I prefer to live comfortably. That's all. What year did they do this? 2023. Okay. Yeah, and that's crazy though. That's crazy. That's super. That's not. You can't do nothing with this. $25,000 a year. Hold on. Although, if you are on salary, you should have other benefits as well. But that's like, you definitely need benefits. And I don't even technically count working weekly. Ooh, no, 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 no. You can't do nothing with that. This is like the worst. This is like the worst range to be in because this is not middle class at all. It ain't nothing middle class about this. You gotta be single with a roommate, or you gotta have another person. Like you have to have a partner, and y'all have two incomes, because that's not going to go anywhere. What is it about this that's making it? What makes y'all count that as middle class? Meanwhile, in California, if you make $310,000, you still consider middle class. That's crazy to me. But as you can see, who's at the top of this list? Cali, Cali, Cali. And then you got Seattle. No other Washington cities, just Seattle is like front and center. That's a big tech city. All the big tech cities are up there. Denver is pretty it's pretty decent. Like this is to me this is more normal, but when they start in the Midwest, they be trying to stretch it a little bit too far. Like you can't do nothing with $24,000 a year. I promise. It's because it's above the poverty line. All I need is a home and a loving family. That's what's up. You just gotta make sure you can afford that home. You talking about you want 5 kids, man. You need a big house. Or them kids gonna be yelling at each other all the time. Let me see. Look, we are at the bottom of the list as far as our brackets. And this is the upper limit. Did this go down? Because I don't remember it being like this low when I was looking into it in 2017. But that's weird. The poverty line, let me see, 2023 poverty. 14,000, 24,000 for a family of 3. Y'all see how they be doing this, bro? This shit's crazy. Yeah, middle class get treated like the worst because the lower middle class bracket is not even a real thing. You basically still struggling, but you can't get no help. It's like they try to like lower this as much as they possibly can. What I just look up, if you make $25,000 a year, you have to have your health insurance and like dental, all that. You need all that covered by your employer. You could probably get an incentive or get a credit through the healthcare marketplace, but if you make this much, they probably gonna put you on Medicaid anyway. Or they just gonna literally heavily discount your plan if you don't have insurance. You cannot afford a car at all. I promise you that. Because this was like $480 a week. 24214. And this is me counting if you work every week. This ain't even like if you on a salary job, you shouldn't even have to work 52 weeks a year. You should have time off and stuff, but you make $2,000 a month. You can't do nothing with that. You're gonna be you're gonna need a roommate. Let's just put it like that. Your car insurance, and don't be young, don't be under 25. Your car insurance is going to be $300, $400. In Detroit, it'd be the car insurance. That's the killer. Your DTE bill gon' be 300 if you put the heat on in the wintertime. Like, unless you ride it out at like 60s in the 60s with your heat in the wintertime, your heat gonna be $300-400. Um, just by itself. And this don't even count the part where you gotta pay the taxes on this before you can take some money home. Pretty sure this is before taxes. That was depressing. All right, let's just close. Let's just close that. If they yell too much, I just put them in military school. Oh, wow. I thought you said you wanted a happy family. You can't kick them out. Just live somewhere cheap and work remote, save on rent. It depends. Some tech companies try to get it around that by lowering your salary based on the cost of living where you are based. So if you make that kind of money, you on welfare and you're not working. Yeah, no. $24,000 a year. Yeah, that's somebody really like. Okay, so let me see. Oops. This is so off track, but this is the month, right? So 160, right? 40, $12 an hour, $13 an hour. You gotta be working overtime. That's like plant life. Yeah. This is some people really, yeah, people really humping 40 hours a week for that. And then you would have to definitely have overtime, hopefully, at your job. And that's where you really gonna make your money. Sad to say. But if you was like working in a plant or something like that, you're gonna have your benefits. You're gonna be paying your union dues, which shouldn't be too much, but you're gonna have benefits. You gonna have like time off. You gonna have certain other incentives, but still, that's just, you can't even get a nice car for real. This is how they do us. Don't, if you Canadian, and I don't recommend America. I don't think anybody does. I don't think y'all needed me to say that, but just putting it out there, because we be looking for how we about to cross the border, if I'm being honest. And I'm in Detroit, so I live so close to the border. And surprisingly, I've never been to Canada. That's like very rare in Detroit. Most people go when they get when they can legally drink in Canada. Like when I was growing up, a lot of people would go because they could go to Canada to drink before they could drink here. We work like 70% of the year, counting weekends and vacays. You can't count a vacay as a work. 260 days. My uncle was in Detroit. He moved to Calgary. I love my city, but like, yeah. American economics is like, what? Why? Huh? Just be like, just literally like, oh gosh, it's not that great. The land of the free, right? And the home of the brave. Not gonna lie, I love Canada, but taxes be high. Our taxes be stupid, but we don't get nothing for it. I mean, that's the thing. If you don't know how to get like like tax breaks and incentives and write offs and all that, and they don't teach that stuff. Might just go Middle East and go work tax free. I have no idea how. Okay, now be careful. Don't be. Well, you if you're not in America, I don't know what I could say. I was gonna say because they don't play with that tax evasion over here. And they're like, you are an American citizen. I'm gonna need you to. I need my money. They don't play. The IRS will come for you. Well, us. That's how they be doing this. Oh gosh, my phone. Hold on, I want to look something up real quick. Let me see. Toot, toot, toot. See, this AI music is not bad. It's just like, how long you gonna play the same loop though? That's where the struggle is. Oh, oh, I'm so smart. Like I shouldn't be able to memorize the music. All right, Cyber, thanks for hanging. Need to start making bread. I'm about to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. Oh, something else about this I had wanted to change. Oh, this part where it's talking about I deploy buggy code to production. I didn't say that. I never said that. Um, did I spell that right? Because it don't seem like it should have that many R's. Oh, okay. Bed, the word looks like a bed. Oh yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, I never had a. Well, that's not true. I was gonna say I never had a bed that looked like that. It looked like a bunk bed to me, or like a college dorm bed. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that just made me sleepy. Oh my gosh. Oh, there. I can't say journey again because we already said journey. Oh Lord, Lord. Okay. Enter. Can I bookmark button call out? Bookmark, or should I make it? What's a call out look like? Oh no, go away. Oh yeah. I guess the bookmark is gonna be the best option. Is it still? Yeah. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Dang it! It's this one. gonna do. Oh, shoot. All right, paste and press enter. There we go. Okay, we are gonna post this. I need an excerpt though. How long can my excerpt be? I think I'm gonna like chop this into my excerpt. Paste. It ain't gonna be this long. I'm telling you, it's gonna be this long. 300 characters, lol. Can't even see the whole box. Come on now. Oh, this is gonna get me. Okay. 'How many more characters will I need to cut out? Oh, nope, 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 nope. Let me see. Word counter? It's gonna be more trouble than this word. Character? Yeah. Okay. Oh, 62 characters. Let's do this. I know what I'm gonna cut out. I'm gonna do this part right here. Dot, dot, dot. Go there. I'm excited to share 301 characters. From juggling freelance gigs as a student to navigating the complex orchestra of a large-scale company on the transition and all along the way. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting your coding, honestly, these tips will help you. Is this space gonna count? Yep. Here we go. This is my excerpt. Chum, 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 chum. Delete. Delete. Why do I all of a sudden have a taste for some Dijon mustard? Or like some spicy brown mustard? Yeah, go ahead and feature that one. Full feature, wide feature. I what image to use though. Mm, I wonder if something will come up for these two words. If only it wasn't like this little baby is cute. I think I'm gonna pick something music themed. The sheet music might be good. Hmm. I need to favorite this. I like this one. I don't think I'm gonna use it for this though. I need this for something startup themed. I feel like I had someone I wanted to use. Let's see. Like, sheet music. I'll probably use this one. Ooh, fancy, fancy. Fine tune. What do I do with that? Saturation, brightness. Um, okay. What if I wanted to, I would have to delete it. Oh, dang. Okay, I want to search for one more thing. Let's see. Music, and then I'm search for sheet music too. I wish I just had a microphone and a computer. Is this a time I should? Let's go to console. Ouch. Let's go to vision. I don't know how good it's gonna do with these stickers. Oh God. It's good and bad at the same time. It's terrible. I think I would have been better off making it something like let's see if I can do something with this because that was scary. So close and yet so far. Can I find like a microphone? Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna put some sheet music because what the heck? Ooh, see, this is a good one, I think. A computer and some sheet music. All right, yep, I'm going with that one. Let's go back. Let's use this one. Yep, that's perfect. And it's a real computer. Imagine that. All right. Anything else I need to do with this? I don't think this is anything except yeah, I think I can get rid of this. Alright, and we'll leave it there. Publish only. Publish. All right. That took me 2 hours for no reason, but wait, I thought I featured it. No. Wait, it should be up top. Why is it up top on my blog and it's not up top on my feature? It's definitely. Oh, you know what? I think I have to. Hold on. It's a special way I gotta do it. It needs to have a feature tag. Yeah. Update. That's how I control what is up front. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. If I had sound effects, I would give myself a round of applause. But I don't. So I am going to call it a night because I deserve some rest. I'm about to eat this freaking hamburger. I might make me something to eat. I don't know. I'm tired though. Oh, excuse me. And then tomorrow and Friday are both very busy days, and Saturday and Monday. And Sundays, I don't work on Sundays, but I do go to church and stuff on Sundays. So, um, based on all the stuff that's going on MVP wise, it's going to be busy, busy, busy. So that's why I'm going to focus on getting some rest. Today I did actually like kind of sort of sleep in because I woke up on time. Like I could have been up at 5, but I knew I had to work late, and plus I was kind of up late last night. So I have been trying to manage my energy levels as best I can, but that doesn't mean I can't do better. I think the next thing I'm gonna have to tackle is my routines and my probably eating as well. More water, less like stuff that's bad for your body and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm wrapping it up. Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh, tomorrow's a podcast day, and I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but I think my co-founder slash co-host is gonna be in the building in person. So I kind of need to tell him what I need to do is tell him to bring his microphone. If he brings his microphone and an XLR cable, then we should be Gucci and I can figure everything else out. But otherwise, yeah, I really hope that everybody has a good night. I appreciate those for hanging out. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.